this is my attempt at a Cedar Creek wicking bed. Just put a little pallet in here, and these trees have already been sitting in the water for quite a while. They're yellowwoods, they do like a bit of moist soil, and they're growing quite well in these pots. Alright, just a bit of record keeping. Had a 40 mil of rain. I wasn't sure how it would affect the creek. I mean, it's a little bit higher, but it's not flowing. So the actual water level itself is probably a little bit higher, but it's nowhere near as bad as it normally can get. So I did evacuate Pontoon One. So got our little station up here. It does flood up here, but it's unlikely anytime soon. So these are all the big guys, the ones that have been going since at least April. But what I did want to show, my new additions. So I've got them all up here. It's a bit dark, I might take a video tomorrow. So yeah, all my little tube stocks. Just got them in this. It's my car ramp. It's hardened plastic, but it just fits these little tube stocks and these little gaps here. Allows them to kind of stand up without falling over, but I can also space them out a bit, which is kind of what I've done over here. So I've used these like plastic trays to put the tube stocks in, these little 6-cell things. So it just allows me to kind of space them out without them falling all over the place. I've got my little grasses in the middle. These are my native palm trees, so bungalow palms. And then a couple more that Carissa got, they're the bigger ones. Banksia, it's a hoop pine. This one was on the back deck for a while. So yeah, I've got my little, my own start to a native nursery, I guess. Loving it. Just a little progress update. I've repotted some of these bigger ones to bigger pots. So, labelled them this morning. It's my 2 white cedars. They're all my tubes. Loving all the rain that we've had. More grasses, my palms. So I moved everything up to the top here because we've had some rain. And see down here I've got a bit of water flow, which you don't normally see. We've had about 50 mil of rain. And there's Plantoon1 station down there. I did have them drying down here, but you can see we've got a little bit of a stream coming across the property, which happens when it rains. And then basically I've moved everything to the high ground. A little addy lane here. So all my tube stocks hanging out in my ramp. Potted up some of these bigger ones. So they're loving the rain as well. 2 white cedars. Got a couple of banksias down here. Loving the new pot. Look at that growth. How cool is that? And I've just got a bit of my grown up table. And then I've got my grasses and my palms just chilling over here. There's a few mixes in between. And they're basically using the grasses to protect the little ones. My little nursery.